And we are live. Wednesday night with those guys, and Wednesday night with those guys is sponsored by
those guys.
What's up, everyone? What's up, everyone? It is Wednesday night with those guys. It is hump day. That's that time of the night, that time of the day. It's Wednesday night. But we come on and hang out with you guys. So how are you guys all doing? It's Wednesday. How's everybody's Wednesday doing? It snowed a little bit here, it rained a little bit here. It's just a little bit here of everything, but not such a nice day today. Weather temperature, not so bad, but not a great day to fly. How was it for you guys? How are you doing, Lawrence?
I hope it's everyone's doing okay. Like you said, we got a little bit of snow, but the rain washed it away. I hope you guys got a chance to fly. The weather's been Mother Nature's definitely bipolar, because 70 degrees one day and 35 the next is not cool. You know that, right?
Well, hey, it is what it's going to be.
It
How's
is.
everyone out there doing? Who's out there?
Morning, feet on the ground, Rob.
Hey, Rob, morning, what's up? What's up?
Morning in Australia. Morning, Sue and Rob over in Australia. Feet on the ground.
Who else is here?
Rob. Hey, Rob.
We got
your saltwater taffy will be going out towards the end of the month. Just wanted to let you know. Just hold on, but no snow down here. And if you had snow up there, I feel bad for you.
No snow. All right.
Sky Control Productions. What's up, Oli?
Hey, what's Rob?
From Hawaii. Good, we got a new listener over in Hawaii. Sky Control Productions. Right. Which, by the way, don't get mad at me.
How you doing, Sky Control? What's going on, man?
Welsh Rob, JSK. How's everybody? Welcome to Wednesday night.
Mike, what's going on, man? I almost missed you up there. JSK, what's going on?
Recovery One, I salute you, sir.
What's up, Recovery One? Draymond, what's going on, man?
Draymond took a sharp picture. He had to look the tie on, was looking crispy and sharp, and had left some words of inspiration. You know, that's always good. You always hear good stuff from that gentleman. Michael Blades, FPV.
Tim good Jackson, morning, what's up, Jackson, man?
Another Australia listener. Good morning to you guys in Australia. Early afternoon over there in Hawaii. Those of you who don't know, Sky Control Productions is going to be on Sunday. Okay. So you guys may want to come and hang out. He's going to hang out with us for about a half hour, 45 minutes.
So, okay, that's good. That's good. He's going to be on. He's coming in from Hawaii.
Yes, he will be. He will be here. He's in Hawaii.
Live from Hawaii, yeah.
Yeah, so he'll be live from Hawaii, our time. Feet on the ground, it says, over in Australia, now that we know it's transitioning to summer, Australia is transitioning to fall. So he says, cool, the weather is cooling down, the van fires and flying in the cold. Soon can't wait, because he enjoys the cooler air, of course.
You know, I saw a video today, broke my heart.
Yeah?
Yeah, guy flew, kill a campfire, bonfire, what do you call it? Flew the Maverick 3, tried to fly the Maverick 3, I guess, through the fire. And it caught on fire and fell in the fire.
But how big was the fire that he was flying through? This is my question.
It's how slow you were flying through the fire.
So he was flying the drone. I'm hearing a faint whistling sound in and out. That might be my air conditioner. I don't know yet.
Who? Whistling sound?
Someone's saying they're hearing a faint whistling sound in and out.
Like how? Whistling how? I mean, I don't hear it. I'm sorry.
Does it stop when I put my finger up like?
I kind of hear, I think I know what they're talking about. There it is.
You heard it?
That's it. There it is.
That's my air conditioner, I believe.
That right there.
Yeah, that's my air conditioner.
Oh, okay.
You guys got a good ear. let me see if I can turn down my volume some without affecting you hearing me, Herman.
Okay.
Give me a
Well,
second.
I mean,
I'm at 1.5. I'm gonna turn down to this. What about now? Can you hear it now?
no.
No? Okay, very good. And you can still hear me fine. Or am I too low?
Hold on a second. No, I hear you the same, but I didn't. I don't know. I didn't hear the air conditioner that time. But
Okay.
I'm not. I didn't notice it until it was brought to my attention to look for it.
Oh, Night Train says he was a radar tech. He's got great ears. See?
There it
Or
is.
radar tech. See? I'd like to
See,
sit down.
I do hear it now that you brought it to my attention. What is it here now, Tim?
I thought it was my tinnitus. I might hear very little less now. Okay, good. All right, I'm sorry about that, but I have the air conditioner on. And let me turn the mic away from that direction too. Even though I have one side of the mic working, I don't have them both like I'm doing. And wait a minute, let me check the setting to make sure that it's on one.
I didn't. Oh, I didn't laugh. I just wondered, like, how would somebody do that, Tim? I mean, there's a lot of videos that guys make for a lot of, to catch a lot of attention.
But you saw this video in a Mavic 3 group, right?
Yeah, it was in the time I was spinning through on Facebook and I saw it. It came from one of the groups. But there's a lot of crazy things happening out there. Now,
yeah. But Tim Jackson says, did they call you radar, Night Train? If you're dating yourself, that's from MASH. Those of you youngins out there don't know anything about MASH and the characters' names.
So, Lawrence, so what you been up to, man? I know you got out the other day.
What happened? What's up? Well, they are.
I know you got out.
They are building a new park by me. Now, I'm sorry, I may have misled you indirectly, but when I had hold on, guys, I had told Herman, yo, they got this new park over by me that they're building. So, hey, B-Mac, so I'm me. Yes, they're building it from the dirt up. All you had to see are sidewalks, the trees they've decided to keep, and the makings of where they're going to put the buildings and run. And it's a total dirt hill. And I think when, hey, Drones 863, when Herman got there, he was expecting to see at least the run of the land or the carvings, but let me see if I can open up another window. Hold on. Minimize this one, open up a new one. Let me see if I can figure this out. File Explorer. Okay, I got it.
You know it's another thing that I saw.
What's that?
You know that the gas light warning on the car?
Yeah.
Till empty.
Uh-huh.
And the caption on it was, "This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine."
Herman, hold on. This is now, you guys, the park that I'm talking about, guys, they just cleared away all of the trees and bushes and shrubbery. And I have like a 30-second clip of it. And I keep in mind, I was flying in the fog.
You mean the one where you told me that they're building a park by you, so I should come and check it out?
Here it is. Here's the little clip that I made.
Check out this park.
You gotta turn sharing on.
Oh,
and you guys tell me, is this the making? This is a park being built.
Check out this park.
Yeah. So Herman went there expecting to see more than just this, but it's the makings of a park, like I said. But I maybe he thought that it was a little more than just this. You understand? And that's what made it a little funny. He was like, "You said they were building a park." He sounded so disappointed when he heard it. But this is all that's basically here. They haven't put the roads. They've only put a little bit of concrete here, and I'm going to try and follow the progress of it. But it was just interesting to show that Herman, I may have I may. Hey, Chad B, how are you? What's
Hey,
up, Bill?
Chad,
Coast to
what's up,
coast.
man?
I have to be a little more descriptive in when I'm talking about a park or something. I guess I have to be a little more descriptive and say they don't have anything down in there.
Yeah,
I'm on
they're
season.
building the park. They just broke ground.
Yes, yes, yes. They
I
did.
got you.
They
I
did. I
got you.
received a text.
I'm
Real
just
good.
trying to get you to get the terminology down. So that way, the next time
Congrats,
you find a
congrats.
spot that they're building a park,
New Spark.
you'll know what the difference between they just broke ground and they're building a park.
Well, I didn't mean it to sound like that. I thought it was a text. It's a text from Get FPV.
Ooh,
You
what?
left something in a cart.
Who left
Don't
something
they
in the
have some
park?
nerve? If I left it in a cart, maybe I don't want it now.
In the cart. Oh, I thought you said you left something in the park. I was like, how do you know it belongs to you in that wide open field? But yeah, Lawrence, we were talking last week and we were talking about the rumors and stuff that was going on and they was flying around, and then we had confirmed something. I believe that they had mentioned that there was supposed to have been a deal on the Action 2.
Yes, yes.
So from what I understand, the DJI Action 2 dual screen combo has now fallen to an all-time low of $439.
You know what? Good.
Yeah, that's down from $519. I guess that's about what, $90 or something like that. On the
Yeah, I think it's
and
$80.
then
Is
yeah,
it?
something like that. And then the other Action combo, was it the Action 2
Yes.
power combo is
Mm-hmm.
now $349. That's
Okay.
down from what, $399. So you're saving almost like $50 or
Another
something like
50,
that.
another $50 there.
Yeah,
$80 on the large combo and $50 you're saving
yeah.
on.
Now you can catch that over at I believe that B&H. Now I'm not a B&H in no form or way is paying me for this, but that's one of the people who you can catch that deal at, I believe, at B&H. And also they got the Mavic, the Air 2 is
Yes.
$799 for the Fly More combo, or is 8 hours and 988 or something like that.
Right.
And then now they got the Fly More combo with the Care Refresh.
Hey, Welsh Rob.
They got the Fly More combo
Yeah,
with
I
the
heard
Care
the Action
Refresh.
2 bundle comes with an ice chest to keep it cool.
What happened?
It's someone said, I hear the Action 2 comes with an ice chest to keep it cool.
Oh, don't worry about it. You just put it on the drone and it'll
I think
stay
they've
cool in the
resolved that
sky.
issue some because a lot of people were complaining about the overheating issue, and from what I understand,
Uh-huh.
a lot of people are not complaining about it. So they
Right.
must have done something. What's good, Chad B? I hope all is well. Welsh
Well,
Rob, what's good on your side
apparently,
of the world? Hope everything is going good on your end.
you pick up the Fly More combo with the Care Refresh for $1,049, which used to be $1,067. I don't know how they come up with these numbers. I
I
guess
don't know.
I say you can get back pennies, right? And
Yeah,
change.
yeah. Isn't that the deal? Isn't that deal only $18 or something? You
Yeah.
mentioned.
So
You
like,
didn't see what Tim Jackson put, right?
no,
He said, "Did you hear the Inspire 3 coming out this July, this year, Phantom Flight 101?"
he wasn't here last week.
Yeah, he was
We
here.
we
He might
mentioned
have
that
been here.
last week when we were talking about the timeline calendar from the rumors from deals that put out that calendar that showed the timeline of when the DJI products were supposed to be released, and it had featured that that was one of the items that was supposed to be coming out, along with two Ronins and another pocket camera. as well as the Mini 3 that everybody has been salivating about.
Hey, Gary.
But I mean, if you from what I've read, I mean, these things, these deals that they were talking about. We talked about it last week, and that how Lawrence's buddy, Osita LV, or however you want to call him.
Osita, I call him Osita 55.
Okay, 55. But he had put out some stuff, and so did this other person, Deals Drones, put out some stuff. And you know, we always say that there are rumors and stuff like that, but and sometimes they come out to be leaks, and then eventually they all piece together, and then eventually, after looking at all of the composite photos, you finally get something similar to what we were all talking about. But
well, if you remember, we first saw this picture.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about that last week. We were talking about the rumors that was out, and we mentioned this about this the confirm was on the deal being made for the Action 2 and the Air 2. So
right,
that's what we're talking about now. That how these are the deals that came out, and that they were talking about that, along with the rumor of that these other things that were on that calendar that Deals put out.
Yeah.
So the year-long calendar of how the DJI were going to distribute their products on what month. And that's why I was mentioning what Tim Jackson had said, to the fact that, you know, that I hear that the Inspire 3 was supposed to be coming out. But, you know, that's going to be, if you thought that the Mavic 3 was one of those things that hit you in the pocket and blow your hip off, wait till you see the price of Inspire 3.
Yo, Welsh Rob says he still got that strip of land, those 1 foot squares of land behind his house for us. He's still keeping them.
He never gave me a price.
He's still keeping them for us. For those of you who don't know, Welsh Rob lives in the UK. And in order for us to have a family crest, what better way to have a family crest than over where Welsh Rob lives in his backyard? So,
really? To own land?
Yeah, so we're trying to own a couple of 1 foot squares of land in his backyard where I can, my damn cable. So we can put a family crest there, and I could say I actually own land in Europe with the family crest.
To see, right?
Yeah, I see, man. I have to come over there and get it this week. I have to come out there this week. Not Friday. Friday's not good. We have to see what's happening Saturday. I have to pick up that wire. But Drones 863 says he heard that also. Yeah, I will have to sell a kidney to get an Inspire 3. Tim Jackson, I don't think so.
How much they going for?
Huh?
How much are they going for?
All right, the Inspire 2s right now.
No, the Inspire. No, he said he'd have to sell a kidney to get an Inspire 3.
Oh, what are the kidneys going for?
Yeah. What are kidneys going for?
Okay. I'm looking up the price of a damn Inspire 2. FYI, Inspire 2 standard is $3,000 to start, used. And if you want an Inspire 2 Inspire RTF version, they're used starting at $2,100. But in general, at the DJI store with an X5 camera, the standard kit starts at $5,299. That's with an X5 camera, which FYI
really?
Yeah. I'm looking at it right now. Hold on.
That's probably been dropped in price, discounted and kicked to the side.
Here, right here from DJI, the Inspire 2. Right here, 5,000 the official store. Let's go to DJI. If anyone knows the price, they would, right? $5,299, and that's coming with the X5S camera, the standard kit. That's this one right here. with the little black fisheye mount. Actually, here's the.
Nice
It's a
camera.
it's a
Trust
great
me.
camera, right? Hold on. I'm trying to get to. There it is. All lens. This camera right here.
Yeah,
I've
see,
seen
just the
people do
body
some.
is $3,000. They don't even
I've
have
seen
them in
some
stock.
people do phenomenal work with it though.
Just the
So
body alone is over $3,000, and they now have them in stock.
yeah.
Now, what you think you're going to pay for the new model?
Slightly smaller, better camera payload.
Yeah, but how much smaller and different
Can
to
it be?
get to
Recovery One
get the
says
same type of quality of camera? Because let's not fool ourselves.
true. Every
If
time.
this Micro Four Thirds that they put on there was a camera that we had like the Micro Four Thirds is on that, the drone couldn't handle it. But the pictures would be better.
True. This is true. But Recovery One says, I don't care about the price of the Inspire 3 as long as the price of the Inspire 2 comes down, way down around the M3 price range.
It's about that now, if you look at it.
It's getting there, yeah.
No, you showed a package right there, right, with the camera, right?
Yes, yes, that
What you
was.
paying
That
for the
was.
SIM package? We paying for the SIM package on the
Oh, this is that
Mavic 3.
video we were looking at with the Action 2, if you want to see what it can do in the hands of someone who knows how to edit, because
yeah,
it was
that's
very
that. But
well.
I'm just saying to you, as far as that's crazy. Yeah, the price has come down.
Yeah.
You can get one. I mean, they've had what was that? That was the first one I saw with that funky controller they had for it.
Oh. Well, I am all right. I have.
But now I see a rumor that they were talking about that new controller that they have for the what's that, for the Agris? Maybe
you see what Tim Jackson's putting?
What happened?
Tim Jackson. He says it's rumored that the Inspire 3 will be starting about 4,500 to 5,000.
Okay. Well, they can hold that.
Herman, I'm in the renewed price range. LOL. Renewed. Yeah. Renewed.
Nah, I hear you.
It's listen.
Trust me, I hear you.
If the price of the Inspire 2 drops dramatically, I see a lot of people buying Inspire 2s. The
crazy part about it is that the Inspire 2, it's like just like with the Phantom, was out so long that, and they didn't revamp the system like they did with the Phantom,
right?
To put it on OcuSync. That, I mean, don't get me wrong, I have absolutely no problem with the light bridge. Works fine, works great.
It's still present day, works fine, correct?
You understand? The only thing that you would notice between the two is the video transmission back on your tablet, your device. That's about it. That's the only difference you'll notice.
No,
because
correction.
Breakdown.
Hold on, I have to correct Tim Jackson here.
What happened?
He says the price should drop because they discontinued the Inspire 2. No, they've discontinued the Inspire 1 and have dropped all service.
That's been discontinued.
On the Inspire 1, yes. The Inspire 2, they've stopped production. They still have parts
that's been happening. I don't think that no,
How
you're not
much
going to
lower
find
do you
any
think
more
it's
of
actually going
them.
to drop? The Inspire 2 is how old now? How long has that Inspire 2 been out?
It was
Let's go to
released
Google
on
and
the
see.
same day as the Phantom 4 Pro. The Phantom 4 Pro and the Inspire 2 were released at the same time.
Let's see. How old is the Inspire 2? What year did it? What the hell is this?
It gave you the wrong information because you didn't give it enough information. Is that what happened?
It did give me the wrong information because
that's what I thought it would.
I asked the wrong question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's try again.
Yep. Yeah, you did. Yeah,
What
you did.
year did the
DJI
Inspire 2 launch? There we go.
What did it say?
What the hell? Who wants to know about some damn Fitbit?
Because did you put DJI in there?
No.
Yeah, that might make it more specific.
November of 2016.
Okay.
November of 2016, and we are currently in 2022.
See? Because I remember right after I bought the Phantom 3.
Cheers, Tim.
I saw that they came out with the Phantom 4 Pro. Because I was going to buy the Phantom 4. And I saw they had the Phantom 4 Pro. And then I started looking into it. And then I saw that they had the deal to get what you might call a fly more combo that had extra batteries and all kind of stuff in it.
Right.
That multi-charger came with three extra batteries. The Nanook case. Right. Yeah. It came with the Nanook case. And it came with a charger for to charge your tablet if you ran low on battery. Right. So you had one of those charging bricks that you
hey, Johnny Drone Flyer, what's up, man?
Charge your tablet or your phone. Yeah, it had a couple of different things in there. It came with filters. Filters.
I remember. And didn't it come with a little micro joint too, like a Cheerson little joint? I agree with you, Raymond. Support for the Inspire 2.
It's around here somewhere.
Did you ever fly that damn thing? The battery probably don't.
In here?
Yeah.
In here, yeah.
Oh, okay.
The app for it sucks. It's a little app for your phone. There's no controller for it.
Right.
You got to do a little finger thing on the phone.
Hey, Jackrabbit, FPV.
They just threw that in. The case came with the lock and the shoulder strap and all that with it.
Mm-hmm.
From Nanook, the whole Nanook shoulder strap and the case with the wheels on it. It was a nice little setup. The 950 case.
Yes.
Now I got a stack of them in there and shit with all three of them.
Well, listen, you got a stack of cases that will. Jack Rabbit says, "What's up, Herman? You got a stack of cases that will keep you afloat in the ocean." New cases don't sink, bro. They're airtight.
None of them do.
So if you have a chance of grabbing a case in the water to float on,
get one of those hard cases. You just kick to shore.
And if you got one for an Inspire, you might be able to get half on it and really get your paddle on. With the Phantom 4, you got to go underwater a little. But the Inspire case,
Gary. Hey, what's up? I ain't even see you in there, man.
For a minute.
Johnny Drone Flyer, what's up, man? But yeah, that's those are just some of the things, those deals we were talking about. Like I said, from the rumors that have come out a few weeks ago, and now that I told you they were supposed to happen from Friday, here it is. So the other thing that we were talking about was that Mini 3 that everybody has been salivating over, and now we got these pictures again.
We got
now
pictures.
These drawings or renders, whatever you want to call them, they're pictures, whatever, of this thing here. The thing that still puzzles me the most about it, because now you talk.
Go ahead, I'm putting the picture up now.
Yeah, you talking about DJI Mini 3 new rumors spec list. Okay, the spec list. But what troubles me the most about this is I'm looking at a controller. And once again, I go back to the slap in the face.
And say this slowly, so when it's regurgitated later on, it'll be said right about this controller.
Well, I'm just curious to know how you're gonna put what $1,200, $1,100. I don't know how much this shit costs, but into a box with a drone that should only cost about $600 to sell with a controller.
Well, see, this will definitely be whether DJI is pulling our legs. This will show where DJI is pulling our legs as drone pilots and just plain have said they will buy any fucking thing. Because like you said, this is an $1,100, $1,200 controller. And that drone, even with the specs that they're offering, which are not better specs than some of the other birds that are out there.
Well, I'm just saying to you that what the RC Pro sells for. You talk about the RC Pro, right? What the RC Pro sells for, the RC Pro, what it sells for, you're going to stick it in a box with that drone for how much? How much is that drone going to sell for? That's what I'm curious to know. If that's what they're going to give everyone, if that's the direction that they're going now with the drone
right now
with all of these controllers.
DJI RC Pro is
and what they do to the guys that bought the Mavic 3.
Right, you're giving this to a lesser drone than the Mavic 3 if you're putting that controller with it.
What'd you do to the guys that bought the Mavic 3? I mean, I'm just curious, and that puzzles me.
Now you see
what Art Wakili, what's up? How you doing?
Hey, Art Wakili, how are you? But check this out. What Tim Jackson says, they're going to make all the new controllers look like the smart controller? I don't know.
Yeah, that's a possibility. But are you serious?
They can't be putting it with a
what else is going to happen in that controller that's not happening in this controller? That controller don't cost $1,100 too. Let's go. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you could dumb it down. I'm just curious to know. But I'm looking at what they're talking about here. The rumored specs. 1 1/3 CMOS sensor on this camera with an f1.7 aperture. Now you're talking about a gimbal with a tilt to be able to shoot upwards, similar to like what they did. I don't know if it's going to be like what they have with the Phantoms and now with all the newer drones, or is it going to be like with the like the Anafi did?
Right.
It looked totally up, but I don't know.
Chad B says it might be a basic controller with just a screen and no other apps other than the DJI Fly app.
That's a possibility. Nice controller, though.
Come on, guys and girls. I see who people are watching.
I get what you're saying, and I understand that. But that's a nice controller for that drone. What about the guys that bought the Mavic 3?
Yeah, hey, Rob, C, real quick. I'm trying to direct some people to Jessica's page because if you have seen my profile picture, I changed it to the picture that Rob's daughter, Jessica, did the mug for you and I, custom mugs for us. And a few people said that they had wanted mugs. So I just want to let you know, Rob, I'm directing people to that page, which is right here. So if you want a mug, custom mug, she has some that she did for us. If you want a Novice Quads mug, you have to go there and get it from her. We are not receiving any proceeds or anything like that. She's a young lady with her own little business. I encourage that in the youth of today. Herman also encourages it in the youth of today. Exactly, Gary.
You got to put
$1,000. So, see, Gary, I said the same thing you did. He says DJI Pro costs $1,000. Are they going to throw in the Mini for free? Because it's on OcuSync 3?
Well, let's go on. They're talking about 3 directional obstacle avoidance. That's what I was saying. You know what I'm saying? Front, back, down. That's what I was saying. Right? So
okay.
On that caliber of drone. All right, let's go.
You see what ASK put?
Active track mode.
But you see what
hold on a second. 03 transmission and the new remote control with the built-in screen.
Yeah.
This is what's on that rumored spec list. Now, what were you saying?
The JSK mentioned something that I didn't realize, so I'm pulling the screen up too. He says, I wonder why they didn't center the screen. If you see, the screen goes to the bottom of the controller here on the RC. Can you put yours up, Herman? The C as a comparison? Because the screen does not go to the screen goes to the bottom also? Okay. So maybe it's like Chad B said, it's a generic controller. That's the new wave controller. Let's hope it is. If it is, you won't have to worry about ever buying a tablet and having an interface anymore. I would buy this controller, depending on how much it was, if that's the case.
Yeah, but it ain't gonna work on not another thing you got.
What happened?
It ain't gonna work on another you got. Well, that should have been on the 2S or something like that.
It'll work on the Air 2S.
Yeah, let's hope.
That's about it.
Let's hope.
Yeah,
you don't got the anti-2S block in it in the software until so they can roll out the update later on to give you something to cheer about in between the time it takes them to give you the next drone.
I know, right? Right? Could you imagine?
So it's like, for fellow Mavic 3 owners, if you're out there, if you can hear me, we done dead and stinking. We ain't getting shit else.
Well, Herman, I want to ask you something. Did you see this picture?
Which one?
Because I've seen this picture on the internet. I'm showing it now.
I don't see it. Which picture?
This is not the Hasselblad camera that is on the Mavic 3.
Which one is it?
Someone posted this picture. It's on the internet. They're trying to pass it off as a camera that may be on the Mini 3. I don't see it. I think this is a hoax. Because look at this. We've never seen a fisheye like this before. There's no way in hell that. And these numbers don't match up. You see this E24 f2.8? Remember the picture of the picture of of this drone here says E2.4 and F1.7. And also there's only a single lens here. So for you guys out there, that are seeing this picture, this is Photoshopped. I just wanted to point that out. That's all.
That's supposed to be what?
They're trying to put this picture on the internet to make people think that the Mini 3 is going to have this camera set up. But if you go back to this picture here, it's a single lens camera. Okay. Single lens camera. So I zoom in. So just to make sure, show you guys. But this, who knows? It says E2.4 f1.7. I'll zoom out again and go back. E2.4 f2.8. That looks like two different cameras to me completely, correct?
Well, I got it, but I see what you're saying.
And this is gray for some reason. So now maybe are they considering putting it on a Mavic on the Mini? I don't think so.
Hey, I don't know.
Right,
All I'm
we don't
saying
know,
is
but I'm saying myself personally, I think
that's
this picture is Photoshop. This lens is
of course
bullshit
it was.
right here. This lens right here.
But why would you have the Mini have a dual camera on it?
Exactly my point. Exactly my point, Herman. Now you get it. Why are you going to come out with a Mini that has a better camera than the Mavic 3? Or, well, according to the specs that you read, it technically doesn't have a better camera. It has your standard camera, right?
That's the rumored specs. I mean, nothing is true until you hear what DJI has to say.
This is true.
Until you get,
this is true also. You're right about that.
Concrete. I mean, all of this is just things that are out there. They're in the wind. People put them out there,
Right.
and they're picked up by some of the the live streams, and they guys talk about it, and it gets out there in the group. That's why I always say it's a rumor. That way, nobody will ever say that. Yo, Phantom Flight said. Yo, he said. Yo, he said.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, they're quick to repeat what people say.
These are the rumors that somebody else said.
Right. Make that very clear.
in according to.
What operating system is the RC Pro? I'm sorry if I've said this before, Phantom. Tim Jackson is asking.
What, the RC Pro? That's what's that? An Android system.
That's Android. Yeah,
the latest Android system. And then I guess it's possible that it can probably handle a couple of updates like the other one did. And then it'll be dead and stinking too, just like the other one eventually.
What's up, Mikey?
They're ready to come out. By the time they're ready to come out with the new drone and the technology that they're going to put it that you've been asking them for, will be able to yield another couple $100 more out of the price on the Mavic 3. And then we'll all jump on that and after complaining about it a little bit and life will keep going on. And then
it's interesting that a couple of people thought of them actually dumbing down the smart controller and just putting the DJI Fly app on it.
No, I can totally understand what they're saying. I'm just saying to you that that's a hell of a controller. Drop in the box. You talk about when they did that originally with the other drones, right? With the Phantom 4 Pro. When they had the Pro Plus with the built-in screen, that was like the size of a cell phone. And that's a $2,000 drone, still to this day.
Right.
Now, you're talking about the difference of 15 in the price of the drone, 1,500, 2,000. Come on, man.
Yeah, I don't think they're going in that direction.
When you bought the SIN package to the regular Fly More package, the difference in price, what they had, an extra set of filters, the ProRes was in the drone and all that. But I get all of that. But to get that type of controller for it, you had to pay another. Let's say we even dumbed it down. I mean, let's be honest. Like even a smart controller. Up until the Mavic 3, that was selling retail before they stopped it, was like $7 and change. That was $7 something, right? Almost $800. So you putting something in it that I know that's going to be able to handle a better operating system than what's in the smart controller. That now if you get one is going to sell for like around $500. Let's be honest with ourselves on this. How dumbed down? How much is it dumbed down that the quality of it just doesn't sell? It's as cheap as a standard controller that they would put in the box. Damn, I can't even get out the box. Yeah, the standard controller that they would put in the box.
How
much more dumbed down is that it, and that they can give it to you with the price of that drone and keep that a reasonable price drone.
That
because what I'm saying is the direction. What I'm saying is that where is that drone now fitting on the shelf? You know,
right.
we got top shelf booze. We got with the Inspire, and we got the Mavic, right? The Mavic 3 series, the Mavic series right underneath it, and then we got like the 2S on that next shelf. So we got what the VS on the bottom, which was the Mini, right?
Yep. Yeah. But
so where's that drone now fitting with all of this? The quality of that drone has to get a little better.
You have a valid point there, because then it makes the people who have the original RC Pro say, well, hey, maybe I didn't have to pay all this money for it. This little mini drone works on
not even so much. Well, not even so much about paying the price of it, but what I'm saying is that the quality of this drone now is getting better. That to where is it now fitting on the shelf? Right. Is what I'm saying. Because remember when I told you the analogy of how Toyota had replaced its top shelf car and moved the Camry into that spot to create a luxury line?
Yeah.
It's the same thing they did with the Air 2. You know what I mean? Well, I shouldn't say nobody, but it wasn't the top dog drone at the point. It was like that mid-tier drone and nobody really cared so much about because everybody wanted the Mavic and the Phantom.
Right.
Right. So it sat there for so long, and then the 2 came out and they made a way of, after moving the Phantom out of the way, and made the Mavic just a sole alone top dog drone.
I know.
You see what I'm saying to you?
They were successful at it too.
So how they did that was to move the Air series in as that tier drone and made it a better quality of drone, and then everybody sought after. So it moved itself up on the shelf.
Right, I got you.
To make way for that mini series to come along, because that mini series didn't actually exist. The Spark was that drone.
That's true. I remember someone in the chat also posted congratulations that they got their Spark drone. So anytime anyone gets a new drone, I don't care what it is, congratulations.
Oh, who was that?
Any new drone, period.
Congratulations, but who was it?
I forget. It was way back. Someone was saying that my way back in the beginning of the stream, they were saying that my Spark finally came, and someone was congratulating.
No, but I'm just saying, as far as the quality of this drone, as we see, is getting better, because I'm not sticking.
Most definitely.
You could watch this. I was cool with the controller that came with the drone because I was all right with that controller. I figured out ways to deal with that controller. I was okay with that controller until I saw this. Because a lot of guys complained about the controller. Hey, Roger. A lot of guys complained about the controller with the Mavic 3, and I was like, whatever. I mean, yeah, I wanted the RC Pro anyway. That's what I had my eyes fixed on. But now I'm feeling everybody who was complaining about this controller, because that's a kick in the ass, seriously. And you could have put that. You could have did.
Yeah. The controller. That's RC controller that came
DJI, out with that's some shitty business, DJI. That's what you're doing.
That RC Pro could have came out with the Air 2S, and they could have raised the price of the Air 2S to $2,000 easy, which would have made it easier for people to pay that much for them. That much over.
That's not what I'm saying. You could have put that controller in the box with your better drones.
Yes.
That's what I am saying.
Yes, I agree with
you. And
then
if you wanted the option to have the RC Pro controller,
or the dumbed down controller.
You understand what I'm saying to you?
I won't say dumbed down, the standard controller.
You could have put that in with the SIN package like you did.
I
agree. That could have went in your standard package, and that could have been the controller, unless somebody, DJI. I get you. Make your money. I feel you. I understand it. By the time, like the real fanboys of DJI, in the next 10 years, you'll be able to build a house with all this shit if you collect it.
Yeah, that's true. If you buy some of this stuff and leave it in a box perfectly sealed, the Air 2S, the Mavic 3, All of those new birds, that
Well,
first
I'm
series.
talking about some cement and you slap a drone down and put some more, you'll be able to build a house. With the amount of stuff that they'll have you buying.
This
You're
is
right,
true.
right, Tim. If you run out and buy all of this, man, you'll be able to build a house with it.
Eventually, right?
You're gonna come out with a new fancy controller every time the new model scales come around from the bottom. Ain't that something?
Well,
okay, everybody, run out and get that Mini 3 when it come out. Cause you got that out of
says
control.
one pill makes you bigger, one pill makes you small. What? That's exactly it. Either the blue pill or the red pill will leave you in the matrix. Pretty much.
I didn't say hello to Angie. How you doing, Angie? I seen you in there.
Angie mentioned something about the whiskey runneth low.
Oh, it is. It is.
You got to do something about that, Angie.
It is.
Can't have you low. Hey, Jody, what's up? Welcome back, Jody.
Jody.
Can't have you, Angie, sitting down there low, running low. You know, you got to do something about that.
It is. It's running low, but you know, I was telling somebody about your sparrows, Angie, and I showed them the picture you sent me. They got a kick out of that.
Oh, the what?
The sparrows.
Oh.
Yeah, they got a kick out of that. But yeah, I mean, let's say I'm like, seriously, when it comes to like the quality of the drone, I see it's got to be getting better because the quality of the controller is. The quality of controller is getting better. What do you say there, Lawrence?
Oh, I'm here. I was just sending a text.
No, what I was saying was the quality of the controller is getting better. So I
guess
the quality of the drone is going to be getting better. You know, I myself am interested to see what's happening with this drone. You know,
well, I want to see if where we're going, are they getting ready to change up the controller, and if so, I may be willing to give up my tablet and tablet holder and all of that to you know, that's what you're getting rid of.
Yeah, I get it.
That's exactly what you're getting rid of.
I totally get it. That's what I said, yo. That's it. Zero tolerance. Not buying no more of this shit.
Angie says she figured they were swallows, but it was getting intense.
I got so much stuff. And it gotta put it in the room. It's gotta go in the room.
Well, see, I would like. You remember you let me use your smart controller?
Mm-hmm.
You let me fly your Air 2S, and I'm not gonna lie, it was quite nice. I felt like asking someone passing on the sidewalk, did they have any Grey Poupon? I enjoyed that. I did enjoy it, using that smart controller.
No, Rob, see, much better experience using the RC Pro.
Rob, see, I don't have a ring light in front of me. I'm not going through all of those extents. It's just that.
Oh, you want a ring light?
Current situation? No, I don't want a ring light. Trust me. But Rob was saying I need light in front of me. See?
Yeah, you
do. Because
if
I had light in front of me, you
then
can see me.
Can see you.
Right. I'm fine like this. I know what I look like.
He's hiding in the alley back there.
Yeah, I know what I look like, Rob. Mendez Drone Ops. How are you, man?
People don't see you.
Build a bigger room, Herman.
Oh, the room is big enough. I'm just saying that's where they gotta go, in that room. Because if I leave them anywhere where I can get to them just like that, no, I'll be falling over that shit. And I'm not building a bigger room because I'm not buying no more stuff.
Build it and you will buy.
Yeah. I learned that a long time ago with the tools. Yeah. Do not buy a big tool bag.
Why? Because you'll put bigger.
Because you're going to put stuff in it.
Yeah. Nope.
Small tool bag, you got what you got. That's it.
So the bigger the bag, you start throwing more and more little things in there. Hey, no, Blind Neil, what's up?
I don't know if anybody else in the chat's ever worked construction, but when you work in union construction, there's a set of tools that you have to have, and the contractor has to supply the rest of the tools. And somehow, if you got a big bag, you seem to find things.
Nails, screws, anything that has weight to it.
You seem to find things by the end of the job.
Yeah.
Let's just say, if I wanted to, never mind, let's go. I learned, no, get the smaller bag. That room's full. Let's move on to the next room.
Yeah. Jody says, I have them all.
No, that's not good. But yeah, I mean, I'm curious to know what's going to happen with this. With this Mini? I'm almost wanting one.
And you know how DJI has a habit of showing you that while you're going to Hamina, they're looking at you. Remember they introduced the Osmo Pocket to us, and nobody saw it with the Mavic 3, with the Mavic 2?
You know what? I don't think they were introducing it. I just think that they left it on the table, and nobody caught it until later on.
You see what Gary says? If it's shiny, grab it. I don't know what he's talking about, but it sounds about right.
I'm gonna leave that alone.
Yeah. Yeah. I got you. I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one. I just thought about it. I've seen some real tool bags in my life. Oh, they're talking about tools. You were talking about, yeah. And I'm glad.
No, seriously, because like stuff like ratchet sets and stuff like that, the contractor has to supply. And then if you ever work for one of these guys that's a show off, he'll bring all kind of tools and everything and just put it all out there for you to just grab. I worked for one dude, they had a tool lockup, so I would bring the tools back every day. And he was like, you take the tools back every day? I was like, yeah, I don't want to hold on to them. He was like, that takes too much time. Leave them in your bag until the job is over, and then you can just take them back afterwards. But when the job was over, I took them straight home with me. Because I forgot they were in my bag. So I don't carry a big bag no more.
Tim Jackson is asking, is there a drone out there with a 360 cam attached to it? Yes, it is. The Inspire 1 and the Inspire 2. They have a center. They have a center camera that can spin 360.
You wanted me to spin all the way around you, or you want a camera that can see?
No, he said, is there a drone out there with the 360 cam attached to it? That
gives you
Mark Fisher, you're not selling that damn Maserati.
You understand what I'm saying? You know, like how you have the 360 cameras and they see all from every direction. Yeah. Is that what he's talking about? Is he wants something?
Yeah. Or are you talking about a camera that's correct? Can you clarify that? Because that does make sense. The 360 with the two cameras that you can see around like they use in FPV, and then you have the camera that actually spins 360. So when I was saying the Inspire 1 and the Inspire 2, those, for those of you who don't know, those are drones that, cheers, I never knew that. But for those of you who don't know this, the Inspire series was designed to be flown by two people. You have an FPV camera for the pilot to stay focused if he's following a car, and then you have a separate controller that controls the camera.
You can do it that way.
Now, I have seen people fly the Inspire and lock the Inspire on a subject while they flew around.
Okay, so you're talking about one where the camera spins all the way around.
Yes. Yeah,
the Inspire series does that, where the camera will, the neck of the camera, just like if you have I don't know if you ever used the Ronin. the Ronin and then the Osmos do it too. It will turn all the way around.
Yes.
Well, I know the Ronin will go all the way around that way and back around the other way. And then you can flip it in selfie mode and it'll spin and face you. So yeah, you want something like that is what you're talking. Now what happened?
Jody just sent me a picture. You can shop at the Goodwill store. They got
they got drones down there?
I'm looking now. Looking now. Let's see, keyword drone.
At the Goodwill store, you liable to find some toy down there.
Okay, they got a Roomba.
A who?
A Roomba. Yeah, they have. Yeah,
what else? What else? A Roomba and what else?
You guys aren't. Let me show you. These guys are. I put in the word drone, Jody. So I'm missing what you want me to look for here. I assume it was a drone, but I put in a drone, and first thing that comes up is a Roomba robot, and this mini Elfie drone, which actually works off of the app on your phone.
Mm-hmm.
And then we go down to this was a SEMA, C5 or something like that. Okay. All right. Well, see, for those of you who are complaining,
and that's at the Goodwill,
the price of drones, and you want to stay under the 250 class, here you go. Here you go, right here. You're under the 250 class. They all have guards. You don't have to worry about crossing nobody in the head. All right. Oh, Typhoon H, $501
at the Goodwill.
At the Goodwill, yes. All right. See. You learn something new every day.
See, so we put DJI, nothing DJI in there.
DJI Osmo.
No, but yeah, that's I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see what happens now because
he's saying search for DJI Osmo. I gotta answer the door, man. Excuse me a second.
You guys have been talking about the Mini 3 for so long that now you got me talking about it, and now I'm curious to see what they're actually going to come out with, because I was never interested in the 250 class because, to be honest with you, all it is $5 to me. And
nice segue, right?
With the 107, you got to register it anyway, so it didn't make any sense. And why would I need anything smaller than the 2S? I mean, I didn't, and that's a quite capable drone, quite capable for a little guy like that, and it flies very well, handles the wind very well.
Check this.
You know, so like I said, that's why I'm curious to know, like with the Mini 3, how well is it coming up?
Hey, Herman. Yeah. I went back. They were saying to put in DJI Osmo 3 at the Goodwill store. They have a DJI Osmo Pocket.
Right.
Here for $83.
Jump on it.
Right here. Here you go. See, you want to start vlogging?
Jump on it.
It has the little accessories that go with it. It's not in a box. There is a box right here.
Start set your $27. Jump on it.
Minimum bid $4. Okay. I never knew.
Put that link in the chat. They could jump on that. I would jump on that if you needed it. You could rock that with a PlayStation controller, right?
Saying search DJI. He's saying search. That's what he was trying to say. Search DJI. Hold on, Herman. Here we go.
Careful. You might see some things you don't want to see.
DJI. Okay. See? And Inspire and in parts. Yep. The model for GLONASS. You got the Osmo here.
What else?
You got a
Fast.
Tello. All right, here's the Osmo 5 with the little tilt on it. Okay, I had no idea.
What else? What else?
Phantom 3 for $141. Wow.
Jump on it.
Oh, the Mavic remote controller for the original Mavic Pro, and I paid $75 for mine, and it's $35 ish. Yo, okay. Here's another one. Phantom 3 standard in a case, $16. Wow. If that's not a learn how to fly drone in a box.
You know what I'm saying to you? You gotta, if you want to learn how to fly, jump on it. You'll put that link in the chat for that.
I'm gonna put the link for the DJI stuff. I hope the link isn't too long. I'm gonna copy it now.
For the goodwill, they could jump on that. They'll ship it to you, won't they?
Yeah, I'm assuming so.
It probably costs more to ship that than you pay for it.
There's too many characters, so hold on. Let me go back.
Yeah, Lawrence, it probably costs more to ship that than it costed what you paid for it. $27. The case alone is $100 and something.
Yeah, I see.
$200 for that, for a Phantom case.
Hey Jody, can you put the link again? Wait a minute, I got it. Here it is. Here's the link. Shop Goodwill.
Lake Pilot, how you doing?
Lake Pilot, what's up? How are you? There you go. Shopgoodwill.com/homepage. I got you, Mark. I got a nice two-room tent. I don't know what the hell they talk. Yeah, I saw a Tello there for $26. Check it out. Jody just put a link in there. You can find some DJI stuff in there. Now, I don't know. There it is.
You don't know if it works or not?
Well, for $16, for $13, you get a Phantom 3. If it lifts off the ground, you're ahead of the game. Seriously, what do you teach someone? How do you teach someone to fly a drone? You teach them how to take off and land, right? Is that not the first step that you teach someone?
Well, no. The first thing we're gonna do is go through a pre-flight check, and then we start up. We gotta start up the motors first,
right?
Then we can figure out how to get it off the ground.
Be nice. It'd be nice to have that in Australia. Tim Jackson, check it out. Listen, they had a Phantom 3. Listen, if they ship overseas, could you imagine? Pay $13 for it here in the States, and they spend more money to ship it, to get it to you.
No, even here in the States. You know how much
he says you can bid on that stuff, though. That's what those prices are, what the starting bids are, or what the current bids are at. So that's understandable.
Okay, I got you.
That's understandable.
So it's going up.
Jody, we're just having a little
$27.
Right, we're just having a little.
The hard case is worth more than that. The drone is worth more than that, even at this present time.
Yes, it's true.
I mean, what happened? DJI took the Phantom 4 Pro out of production to keep the cost up.
You know what? Mark Fisher's, he wants the new Mac Studio that they're coming out with, and he wants something else. I think the Mavic 3, I guess, when it come out, or he was saying, "Hey, Mr. Crowley, how are you?" 4 hours left on the bid. See, that's what's up.
Okay.
You know what? I got to bookmark that place. See if I can get me a good Phantom 4 Pro controller. You think
for $2,700?
Pro.
After this, everybody finished bidding?
Nope, they couldn't find it. I tried. I'm quick on the draw, bro. Pull the trigger, Mark. Deal with the punishment later. Hey, Mark, he's telling you that shit from the confines of his home. Now, after you pull the trigger, Mark, is he going to let you knock on the door with that suitcase? I can see Mark now. Can I park my Maserati in the driveway? I can see happening now. Don't get in trouble, Mark. Don't listen to him. Look away from the light, Mark.
Look away, look away, look away.
Look away from the light, Mark.
Do not let him get you.
Yeah, exactly.
Walk the other way.
Mark, if you get grounded, I'll sneak you snacks and drinks. See,
so Lawrence, you're gonna get so you're gonna get one of those mini 3s when they come out?
No.
Why not?
No. Oh. No need. I don't have a need for it.
You get that nice, pretty controller.
Listen, I can get the controller by itself and hook it up to my
OcuSync 70.
Oh shit!
I come with OcuSync 70. I mean, no, my bad. 03. I'm sorry. 03 system. The OcuSync 3. There's just a 3. My bad. I forgot where we were right now. I mean,
yeah.
I thought they was up to OcuSync 50 at this point.
And Tim Jackson said, I put a $20 bid on the Phantom 3. Listen, Tim Jackson, good luck on your bid. I hope that you win. Shit. Whatever it is, man. Kool-Aid, M-Zone. Mark Fisher says he's going to be eating Kool-Aid and Oreos for a minute. If he buys that
I still got 3/4 of a skid of ramen.
From buying the Mavic 3,
After I bought the Mavic 3. And the RC Pro.
Hey, Mark. You go to Herman's house, he actually, when he's salty, hand you a ramen packet. From buying that Mavic. But
you know what I saw? No, hold on. I found a new ramen recipe.
What
Somebody
happened?
made, I kid you not, they made pizza crust out of ramen.
Repeat that? Pizza? No.
Look up the recipe.
I'm done.
Pizza crust out of ramen.
You know I'm on it, right?
I'm telling you.
Pizza crust out of ramen. Holy shit. Yo, guys, he's not playing. I'm
telling you.
Pizza, ramen crust pizza recipe, ramen noodles, pizza crust, ramen skit. Oh no. Yep. What is this world coming to? Hold on.
Right.
Oh shit. It's ramen noodle, pizza crust.
Oh,
I don't want to see all of this stuff, man. Hold on.
The same way they made mashed potatoes out of cauliflower.
Yeah. And rice out of cauliflower.
Well, I don't know how you would do that, but I've seen them make
pizza crust out of ramen. Yeah, see, I would have never believed that if I didn't see it. I swear to God. I would have never believed that if I didn't see that.
Telling you, ramen's taking over the world. Fake noodles and plastic. What? You can make it happen.
Jailhouse Pizza Lake Pilot said.
That's exactly what ramen is. That's exactly what it is. But you know what, Lawrence?
I have a tear in my eye. I really thought you were BSing me with that one.
I'm dead serious. I saw it. Yo, when I got. Listen. Anytime I'm on this computer, I find a lot of crazy shit happening out there.
A ramen pizza crust.
Yeah.
That just sounds nasty. I'm trying to put the taste together in my head, and I know what everything tastes like. And
well, try to familiarize yourself without the flavor packet in the ramen.
You're right, Jody. There's all kinds of stuff. There are some gourmet chefs in some of these prisons. Yeah. But the Rhode Island drone guy. I used to have spaghetti when I was young. Yummy. Okay.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
we got a story to get
Lawrence, you
to.
know what? You mentioned last week a story with Volocopter, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Volocopter, it's a company that they were founded in 2011 actually. And they seem to be getting a new CEO. Their longtime CEO, what's his name? Florian Reuter, is stepping down in September to make way for the former Airbus defense and space boss, Dirk Hulk. Now, in the last 7 years, Rutan led Volocopter from a 7-person startup to one of the world's most promising UAM developers. Now, to those who don't know UAM, that's where they have urban air mobility. These companies that are trying to develop these drone taxis. But I go on with talking about what they mentioned when I read about them. With as like I said, he led them from being a 7-person startup in the last 7 years ago to with now they're a 500. They have a staff of 500. And
Congratulations to
they
them.
also, what happened?
No, go ahead. I'm showing their Volocopter video.
Oh yeah, they've attracted over 600 million in funding for Volocopter. He's attracted over 600 million in funding for Volocopter. And like I said before, he's leaving Volocopter with an estimated value of $1.7 billion.
Which makes you wonder.
That's what Volocopter is estimated at right now, value at, and like I said, Volocopter plans to launch its air taxi service during the 2024 Paris Summer Olympics.
Yes.
Now, you mentioned last week about their earlier funding, that was announced earlier this month, their funding that where they raised 170 million in additional funds to prepare for that for their opening debut at the Summer Olympic Games. So the people who keep saying that this is not happening, it's going to happen somewhere. It's going to happen somewhere.
It may not be in the States. It may not. If it is in the States, it'll only work amongst the rich for a minute until it trickles down.
Well, that's what it's always going to be. It's going to be an option to the helicopter. That's all this is.
Right. I mean, I don't know too many people that can afford to take a helicopter from
neither do I.
Queens,
not on a regular basis.
Queens to Manhattan. Nonetheless,
I don't even think it'll do that. I don't even think it'll do that. I really don't.
M-Drone Mini 3 Micro Four Thirds camera, 20 times zoom, 59-minute flight time, 9-mile range, $399.
You know what? You asking people to burn down DJI. Stop it.
He's gonna have them walking up with flames, right?
You got people going up to DJI and kicking the door in. Not for the drones, but for the damn Mavic 3.
For the Mini 3.
No. For what he just said right there, Micro Four Thirds for $399, kicking the door and tell him to take this damn Mavic 3 back.
Yeah,
those little guys. and go in the draw and get my money. Give me the difference in my money.
I want to see.
There would be no reason for it.
I want to see the difference.
No, but seriously about Volocopter. Volocopter's getting a new CEO, and it'll be taking place in September. But this gentleman, Mr. Hulk, I said Hulk. He brings a lot of experience with him from Airbus and their defense systems. and stuff like that that he was responsible for as a CEO over there. And you know, this is big development.
Huh? He was recommended by Florian.
Yeah, right. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. It's big for them because he's going to take them to the next step. You know, the Olympics will be here before you know it.
But you know, it's good because this is what you have to ask yourself. Right now, Volocopter's in the top 5 as far as EV around the world, or just
and keep in mind, you got a couple of companies here in the United States that are also bidding for the same thing. American companies.
Exactly. Now, this guy, if Volocopter's in the top 5 and almost promise, I can't say, but almost promise to be one of those top 5 drones delivering, doing air taxi or whatever around the world and other places. But if this guy left that company and they were worth so many billion, you got to think, no matter how much money he's made, and I know he's probably made a shitload of money, wherever he's going, it's got to be greener on the other side.
Not really. I mean, these guys do these kind of things all the time. They start up stuff like this.
You think get in and get out,
it's going, and they go on to doing something else that they'd like to develop. Okay.
I could see that. I could see that happening. I could definitely see that happening.
He's probably made some good money doing this. You know, if he left the company with with the company being worth 1.7 billion, and they haven't gotten a plane off the goddamn
this is
ground
what I'm
yet.
Saying, if you're leaving a company that's worth 1.7 billion, not even to mention what your salary is, and keep in mind he's not leaving because he will be transitioning Dirk Hulk, I think is his name, into the new position. Into that new position. Volocopter continues to lead the air taxi development.
Give it a recipe. Mark, give it a recipe.
People are already talking about the next Olympics. They're going to be shuttling people back and forth. And I told Herman, I don't think your average customer would be able to, but say the
big dogs would probably be big wigs. I think they're gonna. I don't even think that it'll be. I don't even think the first day it'll be something that people will be buying into. It'll be something that is debuted to be. Look at what we've accomplished.
Right, and
so we're going to promote it by shuttling the athletes with it.
I agree with you. That's the perfect way to do it.
I hope it don't go down and that guy can't run. Because you ain't putting the guy that throw the shock put up in this thing.
This is true. This is very, very true. You have a point there.
This is going to be those guys that run, not the guy that throws the shock put. He's safe.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
the guys that wrestle, they safe.
Right.
Well, the bigger guys.
I could see them shuttling the athletes around during tourism with it.
Just to
Ramen
get
noodles
photos.
Used to be 25 cents. You know what? Uncle Bill's Toys, you're 100% right about that.
Why, what do you pay for them now?
For ramen, I think they're $1 a pack or something, or $1 and
something
change
like that. Yeah,
I think they're pretty close to that.
Yeah, $1. And it's ridiculous.
Yes, I agree with you.
Plastic covered noodles, yeah.
Well, I'm interested to see how the transition is going to go. The company's doing nothing but moving forward. And like I said, you have companies in the top 5: Joby, Lilium, E-Hang, Volocopter, Pipistrel, companies like that.
Pipistrel's been out. They're an electric plane company. But as far as these guys that are looking to do air taxis,
right?
Yeah, those are the names. Those are the names. But this like I said, this gentleman here, I've looked into some of the stuff because even Airbus themselves were working on something similar, but I don't believe it was for the same idea.
Yeah, but we've seen
he's got a lot of experience in that field.
But we've seen Volocopter, we've seen Lilium, we've seen Javi. They've all passed their airworthiness tests, and they've now the next to come up, we're going to be seeing them maybe passing their transitional, their vertical takeoff to transitional flight.
Well,
we've already done a story on one.
It's funny that who was that came out with that? That was that Volocopter that put? No, it wasn't Volocopter that came out. Who was that came with that one? Because of the way that their system that their is designed. But we've already seen Lilium fly. We've already seen them transition and fly.
I did see that, Jody. It was showing me a drone that's shaped like a rocket, and it rips. It definitely, this thing, I don't know, it screams. Yeah, posted the link. You guys have never seen it. This just goes to show where technology's headed. You can launch it from your hand. I don't know if this one, Keely,
thank you for stopping in and hanging out with us.
Yes. Who's leaving?
Arts with Keely.
Oh, thanks for coming in, man.
With us.
Let's see. Like rock.
What were you saying, Lawrence?
No, Jody was showing me the link of this drone that I had saw on TikTok that was shaped. It's shaped like a rocket.
Okay.
And when it takes off, it hovers and everything, but the thing is out. I'm trying to find a video of it without the guy singing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. Jody, I did see that one though. Oh, Art McKinley, have a good night and stay awesome. Catch everyone next time. Thank you. Art McKinley, feel better. I understand you're a little under the weather. Uncle Bill's Toys. My wife throws the flavor packets away. Uses broth, fresh ginger, soy, shredded pork, and whole hard-boiled eggs. There's other seasoning in there, but I just eat it. It's called po. Okay, is that Filipino? I
but
think
you could use the flavor packets and make broth.
Yeah, stop.
You can put it in hot water.
You're right. You can
let it boil, and you got broth.
It's called po. I've heard of the name po. Ramen noodles with shrimp tonight. It's on Mark Fisher.
All right, see.
Make sure you get the lobster flavor. Military are playing with drone fields. Matrix that recovers.
You could spice it up by adding some seasoning to it. Drop some, put some onion in it and toss it a little bit in the pan. Hook it up. Then when you finish, garnish it with some scallion. You'd be right. You know what I'm saying, Lawrence? What you think about that one?
Yeah.
Have some of that. Jump on it. No, but ramen, I need something else in my life. And I'm not doing the mashed potatoes.
Herman, I swear, if you had told me that they make pizza crust out of ramen, I would have never believed it until tonight.
I told you they
Obey. See, Drone knows that Obey seasoning. He's been down here to the city.
On the shrimp.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, what's up?
But after you throw you spice up the ramen and you throw it on the plate, you garnish it with some scallion and you lay the shrimp on top. Unless you're going to stir fry it all together. Then you could toss the ramen after you just get it right in the water, in the hot water.
Right.
Then you just throw the whole brick in there, and you just sprinkle a little of this and sprinkle a little of that, and you dash some of that, and just let it flip a little bit, and then you, just before it's done, you throw your shrimp in there, and you toss it a couple more times, and flip it again, spin it around one time, take it out, because the shrimp, because if the shrimp close up, like it's cooked too long,
right, and then it starts tasting gummy.
You know what I mean? So you say if you got, if your shrimp is like this, then it's not cooked enough. But if it's like that, it's cooked too long. So you need it to be like somewhere in there. you need it to be a somewhat of a wide C and not a closed, not a circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm about to hook it up right now. Serious, I can't even drive the Maserati. Gas too high.
Tell me about it.
And you told you didn't say nothing about how the machines limit you to only get but so much.
Well, I mean, I put my card in, and it only let me get $75 worth of gas, and
yeah, but what kind of shit is that?
I still only got I still got a quarter tank to go.
Right, and they're stopping you at $75. It's getting crazy.
I don't know. I guess that's just how to. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not getting involved.
Yeah, I hear you.
I'm not driving. I'm not going anywhere. The hell with that. No, not at these prices.
Listen, you see,
and that guy is still sleeping.
Mark Fisher put in the chat. He's like, I called an Uber to pick me up, and they came on a skateboard.
You can't even afford Uber because they're gonna charge the gas to you. Like they wasn't doing that before.
This is exactly when. I need a Flintstone mobile. You're right. Foot power. You're right. Get to a hill.
You know what's gonna start happening, right? Let me not even put it out there because New York probably liable to start doing it tonight.
And Mark Fisher said they stopped him at $50.
Yeah?
Wow. And in New York, they stop you at $75. Well, at least where on Phantom Flight 101 gets his gas from. They stopped the gas meter stopped at $75.
Yeah,
you don't get 701s. $75.
I'm kind of glad, but I'm kind of glad they stopped me at $75.
They're helping you control, right?
No, because I mean, look, I still have a quarter tank of gas left to go.
But I remember,
what was it going to cost me?
I remember before we went up to Rhode Island, you was paying $60-something when we rode up to Rhode Island, and then the other day you told me they keep stopping the machine at 75. I'm like, what kind of shit is that? He says in Connecticut. See, wow. Yep. See. So they're rationing the gas, and you guys don't even know it.
I wouldn't. Well, you can stop it and start again.
But you could stop it and start it again, yeah. But it's a second occurring bill.
It's still a stop. It doesn't stop and start again. I mean, you still, hey, listen.
Gary says 117 to fill a Jeep. But Gary, at least you can fill a Jeep. They're stopping
in Canada.
In Canada, yeah.
When it cost me that much to you know what? Never mind. When it cost me that much to fill up the tank, I'm leaving my shit in front of the White House.
E-cars are looking better each day, huh?
No. What is going to cause people to do is to get pissed off and do like I said, leave that shit in front of the White House. Let them move it. It's empty anyway.
Pilot says we're going to be road warriors soon.
Let them move it. It's empty anyway. You're going to start getting people knocked off their scooters for the scooters and shit.
M-Drone, it wasn't you, man. A lot of gas stations are limiting. I guess if you want to get more gas, you're going to have to put the card in.
Put that card back in again.
Now, which means you're getting charged twice to use the card now. They know what they're doing.
Hey, listen, they was going to charge you anyway. Dip it.
They start selling it. It's too expensive. They start selling it on the metric. Just over $9 per US gallon here. I did see a picture of it saying $7 and change somewhere in the Midwest or somewhere to Midwest or West Coast. It hasn't actually gotten that bad here in New York yet. Let's see. If we Google New York City gas prices, NYC gas prices. How did they know what I was looking for?
Because you was talking it.
All right, let's see what they say here. New Jersey? No, I don't want New Jersey. New York City average prices. Okay, $4.25, $4.09, $5.12. I see is the highest.
Hold on. Me and Mark don't put regular unleaded in the car.
Okay, so New York super gas prices. Super. That's right. You and Mark do not use regular gas. So the price of super. Okay, check this out. How much is gasoline? I might as well show you guys just to kill some time here before we get to the next story. But
killing us.
This is what I'm looking at now. How much is gasoline in New York? The average price. Now keep in mind, we're talking regular. Okay, $4.58. This seems to be regular mid-grade gas. So
no,
it won't give me the price of super.
That's what I paid around that the other day, $4.60 something.
Okay, then this is it right here. That sounds about right.
I'll tell you exactly what I paid.
At $4.25.
I paid $4.69. And how they say, and 9/10.
Dan says the UK the prices are going up everywhere. Wow, are you serious, Herman? Yeah, that's right. You took the picture. You paid $4.69 for super. Wow, that's crazy. Why is someone calling me? You know, I tell people I do a live stream, and they don't.
So just hit the decline button on them.
Hello, I'm doing a live stream every Wednesday.
Just like I told you the last Wednesday.
Can I hit you up tomorrow morning after 10?
Tell him like you told him last Wednesday. So now, you still there or you off the phone? Or you off the phone or you're still on the phone? Oh, you're still on the phone. But yeah, we're going to be moving along. Maybe we move along without Lawrence. But the next thing we were talking about was drone responders. Yeah, we've talked about drone responders in the past. You know.
What happened?
No, I was talking about, unless you had something to say, I was going to go on with this thing about drone responders and how, you know, since the inception of the spring of 2016, how drone responders has emerged for being the leading nonprofit voice, you know, dedicated to support, you know, the advancement of UAS.
And drones for good.
Used by public safety agencies and emergency service organizations across the United States. You know, we have talked about drone responders in the past, but what makes drone responders so successful at what they do is that drone responders has you know, a reputation for forging, you know, partnerships, you know, strategic partnerships, you know,
Right.
like the one that they did with New Air up in Utica, with working to put drones in the hands of more agencies across the state of New York. So
Right.
they're for pushing the advancement of more of the public service, the police, the police departments and the fire departments and search and rescue to use drones. So that's what drone responders is big at, and they've also forged a partnership between what is it, the Airborne International Response Team, as we call it, ART.
Yeah.
Is it AIRT? Which happens to be the home of drone responders, and they've also, and also renamed with the Association of Uncrewed Vehicle Systems International, as we know as AUVSI.
Right. I remember them forming that.
So they work for the advancement of uncrewed systems and robotics.
Uncrewed Vehicle Systems International. Anything unmanned, therefore. And what I like about the story is the famous drones for good. The drones for good. Aren't they having some kind of event?
The exponential that's supposed to be taking place, where this is where drone responders shine, because they'll be there, demonstrating and teaching, and with the usage of drones in their search and rescue for the police department demonstration. They pretty much, I want to say that drone responders is kind of like they set the standards for how certain things are gonna how things are done. So, I mean, per se, because like I said, they're working on a lot of different things. They're working with, you mentioned New Air, and getting drones in the hands of more agencies around the state. So more police departments to use drones, and like I said, this exponential is where they shine.
Well, they say that at this potential event that they're having, companies like Brink are going to be there. We've done stories. That's Brink. It's a police drone that actually breaks windows and can land upside down and flip itself over and all. We've done a few stories on Brinks, and
also on the young man that started them. And the young man that started it.
Yeah. This is true.
So, the exponential will be held this year's exponential will be held from April 25th through the 28th at the Orange County Convention Center in Orlando, Florida. So if you're down there, or you got the time, or if you can even get in, I don't know if it's just exclusive to law enforcement.
I'm making the Florida meetup. After that, I'm disappearing for a while.
No,
you get engulfed into some other projects, But other than that, I would like to have attended that event seriously, but right now it's in April 26th. We'll be down in Florida at the beginning of the month, not at the end of the month. By the end of the month, hopefully we'll be doing some projects already.
Well, by the end of the month, everything will be all right. It'll be good.
Hopefully. Well, it is what it is. I'm interested to see what happens. I'm sure they're going to have some kind of online, something that you can check out online.
Well, I don't know. I mean,
can't make it.
Drone responders is pretty good. I mean, I believe Tom was as a member, and
time is always an issue, unfortunately,
because they they what you call it? Their main focus is the advancement of people who work in law enforcement, search and rescue, that type of thing, emergency services of any kind, and how to implement drones into what they do for their need-based, scenario. So that's what drone responders is good at helping with, and how to make it possible. What happened?
I'm looking at Gary and these guys. When Uncle Bill was saying, Toys was saying, someone had mentioned if we rode more bikes, and Uncle Bill's Toys was saying, well, it's 8 miles to my job. I guess I could ride a bike. And someone was just saying, start biking now. Uncle Bill's Toys says they have pretty good EMS service in his area. So I'm listening to all the chat. And then Gary puts up, a shark can swim faster than me, but I can run faster than a shark. In a triathlon, it all depends on the bicycle. So,
Really?
Yeah, pretty much.
Depending on who's in it.
Don't we have a video to show a one shot, or you want to wait a little longer?
You know what? Let's show it, because we should have showed it earlier. I forgot all about it.
Well, you broke tradition. This is your stream. I'm just.
You know what? Hey, listen. I was moving right along with it, and I forgot all about it. Oh wow! And you know what's funny? I even spoke to the gentleman that produced the video.
And so if he was checking out the live stream
for Cameron, yeah, I apologize to him.
We go squirrel every now and then.
Cameron Sale had a one-shot FPV video, and it wasn't too crazy. It was simplistic. He planned it out for a while, and he practiced and everything, and he nailed it in that one shot. But he broke a propeller right at the end.
I'm supporting the channel. I'm clicking.
Oh yeah, I did too earlier.
Cameron Sale, we apologize.
Cameron Sale, check that out.
We do go squirrel. But thanks for letting us show you one shot on the stream.
Starts up here.
To be honest, I'd like to fly this place. I'm being serious. Look at the doors.
Very nice house.
You get a Matrix 250 through those doors.
You could pull up in front of your door with the car like that.
Yeah. Now, this looks like almost, I've seen spots like this in Florida where everybody has a boat out back not an infinity pool, but Cameron Sale, very good on your one shot. We give you full credit for it.
Yeah.
And keeping it honest, because not everybody shows the flaws or whatever, but right here, he broke a prop. And I guess that's mom and dad or who you have acting there, friends. We won't show their face because this isn't a paid endorsement and we don't want anyone to say, hey, we did it. But here is the video.
Nicely done.
Yes, very nicely done. If you have any more one shots, please send them to Phantom Flight 101 or me on my channel. Right. I apologize for the skipping, but our internet is bottlenecking here. So walk before they make us run.
What happened?
I was reading a comment in the chat. But very nice video. It was shot at 2.7K at 23 frames per second. I would be interested to know what you flew, because I'm actually in the process of looking for a Sinwoop.
Really?
And I already have my eyes on one, but I want one that can carry a GoPro.
Really?
It's specific. I need to carry a GoPro. Well, you know what?
So you want a bigger one?
I have gone digital. My first digital unit, Herman, will be arriving Saturday.
Look at
and hopefully I will have it installed for when I get down to Florida. So I will be bringing one digital, one analog bird, and one camera drone down to Florida.
Look at this hot shit right here.
What happened?
That's it.
So,
I'm calling up the airlines. I'm bringing the whole mother load with me.
No,
you know what? And fly everything until I fall asleep.
To be honest, I might try. To be honest, I know they're gonna make me strip my bag down at the airport. I might try and squeeze 3 drones.
Why are they gonna make you strip your bag down at the airport?
Because they're gonna see 3 drones with all this wiring and stuff. And someone's gonna say, "Hey, what is that?" I don't know. So if the new the new PCP doctor I went to today says at your age you need a colonoscopy. Colon cancer is very high in this area. She was silent when I asked her where should I move to. HD, yeah. I'm thinking about it, Jack Rabbit. I'm actually thinking about a Diatone 3-inch because those are actually great with holding GoPros. But if I do get it, I will probably put a digital unit in it. The problem is switching from analog to digital, and I knew it would be quite pricey. But I'm doing my best to make sure that in Florida I will have at least 1 digital bird and 1 analog. And if not, I'm still flying FPV. Who cares? If I got to walk 5 blocks away from you guys. Gargola Conrad, yeah, my internet is messing up too. Lexi from I's internet is down. There's so much going on.
Internet problems.
Gargola Conrad, one of the listeners.
I'm sorry. I join the club. I'll stay with it.
Yeah, we here it's bottlenecking. We have great download speed, but the upload speed is only like 10.
I stay with
it's only like 10 or 11, and it's not enough to do anything but upload pictures.
A photograph?
Yeah, pretty much.
What was it? I was talking to Big Matt, going over that he was like, how are you live streaming? I was like, it's happening and I'm not questioning it. Because if I question it, it might stop.
I was saying that to Mexican Jack Rabbit, he says he only flies HD. I didn't start out flying HD. I started out flying analog, and as HD progressed, there was a company called SharkBite. They had a good product. Their problem was it cost more than DJI shit.
To get big.
And I'm like, yo, how you gonna come out with something? Because DJI had came out first, and SharkBite had came out with their gear, and the parts for the digital parts to go use SharkBite system were more expensive than DJI stuff. I'm like, you guys just came out of the corral and shot yourselves in the foot, each foot, by doing that. And then there's another one, Orca, or I could be wrong. I know Orca does have HD goggles. There was another brand, someone else tried to come out with something, but they were both fails in comparison to the DJI.
What's up with all this fish stuff?
Huh?
What's up with all these ocean creatures?
I don't know.
In the goggles.
I put a 1 watt VTX and send it, Lawrence. Night Train, I'm pushing 2 watts out of my QX7 radio with the micro patch on the back, with a micro kit on the back, and it pushes 2 watts. They don't even make them anymore. You can't even get a radio. These guys have these Tango radios with 500 watts power. I understand that. 1 watt VTX, I got you. That's exactly what I do. 1 watt VTX and 2 watts on the signal. So you could blast me out if you want, or try. It's not happening anymore. Gary says my doctor did a prostate exam on me. She didn't find anything, and I have no family history. She says just to be safe, she wants to see me every Friday. Gary. Gary, you know you've got issues, right? I'm just letting you know now, Gary. We've known this for some time, but you're confirming. You're definitely confirming.
You know what? That's illegal, Gary. Your doctor could get in trouble.
Well, Gargoyle Conrad, I've been on a plane before, of course, but I've never traveled with my drone. So my bag is big enough to hold maybe 3 drones if I stagger them. One up, one sideways, and one this way, counter. So
if you guys see me in Florida without Lawrence, it's because he didn't know how to act when they asked him what was in his bag.
You're right about that shit, because I'm not leaving my drone at the airport. I'm not
They're not gonna ask you to leave the drone.
Listen, I know. I'm just
okay. I'm gonna tell you what they did to me. I thought I could smuggle some stuff in the check bag because I had not planned on checking that bag, but they told me I had to check it. Right. So I thought I could leave some stuff in it, and no, the people at the desk, they was like, no, you take that with you, and you take that. No, take the drone too. Take the drone. Take that. Take the laptop. Take it all with you.
Oh, get out.
Yeah, I had to check the bag without it.
Okay.
They'll let you take all of that stuff, but you got to take it with you.
All right. Well, that's what I plan on doing. My FPV bag and my Air 2S in the Nanook case, that's going on a plane with me. There.
What are you worried about?
My backpack with my clothes.
All right, I'll tell you the only thing you have to worry about is if you take your drones, right, and put it in the overhead compartment, and one of those people, who don't believe in checking a bag, who has those suitcases with the wheels, and they try to cram everything in.
Oh no.
And you get to Florida, and one of the arms is like, on your brand new digital joint.
Stop it right now. That's not funny. Lawrence, just make sure the batteries are drained. Yeah, I did hear that. I'll make sure they're drained. And I do have fireproof LiPo bags for the batteries.
They don't even care about the LiPo bags.
They don't?
They didn't bother me with LiPo bags.
Okay.
But it won't hurt to put them in there.
No, I'm putting my LiPos, all of them inside, because my Air 2S batteries are inside the Nanook case. All I have to do is press the power button, and you'll see that they'll be down to 1 bar. So
they're not even
that's not a problem. Jody's laughing at you. From what you just said. It's almost that time, man. Time goes when you're having fun, isn't it?
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
No, but they're not even going to ask you, Lawrence. But seriously, there's a lot of people who fly who they do not believe in checking a bag. I don't know. They must be going for a day or two, because I can't rock the same pants.
No, see, that's why you said you're bringing a knapsack, right? A backpack to put your clothes in, right? I'm going to do the same thing and put it under the plane.
Yeah, okay.
But my thing is, I'll probably get one of those TSA locks to put on it, and that's it.
Okay.
I'll put a TSA lock on it, and that's all.
You know they can open the TSA lock, right?
That's okay. TSA lock. Rather than my shit being open as it's being thrown across the freaking airport floor, opening because the zippers aren't locked together.
They don't throw your bag. That's why they want your bag to be a certain weight.
So I'm gonna bring a backpack. I don't care. I'm just gonna use one of my older backpacks.
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't.
Man, listen. Throw your bag. That's a myth. The reason why bags got thrown is because they were heavy.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I see. You learn something new every day, man.
The airline doesn't care how heavy your stuff is. They don't. They do not. That's why you can have as many bags as you want to pay for. Yeah. The weight, they'll pay if the bag is overweight, they'll charge you for the extra weight because their guy has to carry a heavy bag. They don't give it to him, but that's why they charge you. They don't give a shit about the weight.
Okay.
Come on, people ship cars, man, and
True.
stuff on planes.
True. You're right. You're right. Well, I look forward to going down there to this Florida meetup. We're going to meet a lot of guys. There's some guys going from Rhode Island. I don't know. No, they threw your bags. Yes, they don't throw your bags. My wife worked for an airline. They throw everything. Trust me. I've seen videos.
I've seen it too.
I'm pretty sure Herman isn't fitting a few days' pants into a carry-on.
Exactly. Along with some extra pair of shoes and all that. Nah. That doesn't, I don't know how people do it. And those little tiny suitcase, and then they cram it in there with your stuff. Come on, there's more room in this one. And they just cram it. Next year you get the Florida in the arm when your drone is like.
No. That's not happening. Only drones are going in that bag and chargers. That's about it. I have to take out my paracord. I have 250 feet of paracord, but I'll take that out. Hopefully,
now you're gonna get stopped.
No, now he's looking to get out.
He's looking to get stopped with that in your bag. I'm like, where is he going on the plane with this?
For 250 feet of paracord.
Yeah, you're gonna get locked up with that.
I'm leaving that home. That's what I use to shake trees with. I call it a tree shaker.
They might need it down there, but you got to leave that home.
Yeah. I plan to. I'm pretty sure Herman. That's a safe comment. I was just reading. I was trying to keep up with the chat. Well, it's that time, Herman.
Yeah, I know it's that time to get out of here. You got anything else you want to say to everyone?
No, we're getting closer to that.
Florida it's about meetup. 3 weeks. 3 weeks to the meetup. But I guess you'll hear that from Johnny and them is going live right now, so you guys can head on over there and check them out. But what I wanted to say was that we'll be back again. We'll be back again on Sunday on Novice Squad's channel with some new and interesting stories.
Yeah.
And we have who we coming on with?
Sky Control Productions from Hawaii.
Okay. From Hawaii, that's right. Then we'll have him on there. We'll be chopping it up a little bit. And I guess if not, anything else. If not, I'll see you next time on Phantom Flight 101 with those guys.
Thank you, Paulie. Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone. Good night. Good night.